Hello guys, today we'll speak about thesis statement, and in this video I will try to explain you how to write a better thesis statement in brief. Okay, so let's start. Um, what is a thesis statement itself? So every paper you write should have a main point, main idea or central message. The arguments you make in your paper should reflect this main idea. The sentence that captures your position on this main idea is what we call a thesis statement. How long does it need to be? A thesis statement focuses your ideas into one or two sentences. It should present the topic of your paper and also make a comment about your position in relation to the topic. Your thesis statement should tell your reader what the paper is about and also help guide your writing and keep your argument focused. You should provide a thesis early in your essay, in the introduction, or in longer essays in the second paragraph, in order to establish your position and give your reader a sense of direction. In order to write a successful thesis statement, avoid burying a great thesis statement in the middle of a paragraph or late in the paper. Be as clear, as specific as possible. Avoid vague words. Indicate the point of your paper, but avoid sentence structures like the point of my paper is. And your thesis statement should be as clear, as specific as possible. And specific as possible. Normally, you will continue to refine your thesis statement as you revise your arguments. So your thesis will evolve and gain definition as you obtain a better sense of where your argument is taking you. For example, are the two large statements connected loosely by a coordinating? Here we can check by a coordinating conjunction. And, but, or, for, not, so, yet, and so on. Your thesis should be limited to what can be accomplished in the specified number of pages. Shape your topic so that you can get straight to the meat of it. I'm sorry. Being specific in your paper will be much more successful than writing about your general things that do not say much. Don't settle for 3 pages of just skimming the surface. The opposite of a focused, narrow, crisp thesis is a broad, sprawling, superficial thesis. Compare this original thesis, too general, with 3 possible revisions, more focused, each presenting a different approach to the same topic. So, original thesis. There are serious objections to today's horror movies, for example. Let's see the revised thesis. Because modern cinematic techniques have allowed filmmakers to get more graphic horror flicks have desensitized young American viewers to violence. This violence in bloodbath slasher movies degrades both men and women and so on. So here we can see revised thesis. The most important fact that you should understand while writing in thesis statement is that in order to be as clear as possible in your writing, unless you are writing a technical report, avoid technical language. Always avoid jargon unless you are confident your audience will be familiar with it. Avoid vague words such as interesting, negative, exciting, unusual, difficult, and so on. Avoid abstract words such as society, values, or culture. These words tell the reader next to nothing if you do not carefully explain what you mean by them. Never assume that the meaning of a sentence is obvious. Check to see if you need to define your terms. Socialism, conventional, commercialism, society, and then decide on the most appropriate place to do so. Do not assume, for example, that you have the same understanding of what society means as your reader. To avoid misunderstandings, be as specific as possible. Compare the original thesis, not specific and clear enough, with the revised version. The thesis statement should do more than merely announce the topic. It must reveal what position you will take in relation to that topic, how you plan to analyze, evaluate the subject or the issue. In short, instead of merely stating a general fact or resorting to a simplistic pro-con statement, you must decide what it is you have to say. For example, avoid merely announcing the topic. Your original and specific angle should be clear. In this way, you will tell your readers why your take on the issue matters. Avoid making universal judgments that oversimplify complex issues. For example, we must save the whales. Revise the thesis in this form may be because our planet's health may depend upon biological diversity. We should save the whales. This is much better. Okay, so according to the key features, you can make your thesis statement more specific by including subtopics or supporting ideas. By doing this, you give your reader a clear idea of what will follow in the body paragraphs of your essay. So you can see the example of the subtopics here, which is highlighted with the red. Another example, and so on. Don't state the obvious. In thesis statement, you should avoid using statements like this essay will discuss or I'm going to write about. To write about the thesis statement that captures your reader's attention without announcing your main topic and stating the obvious. And furthermore, we can see more examples. So in the first, we can see in this essay, and it started with in this essay, and in the second, long-term drug use can have, this is the whole sentence and there is no I. Another example, this essay will discuss, so we don't need explanation, what are we going to talk, but generalize the idea. For example, teachers can fight teenage drug abuse by educating young people on its dangers and by being good role models. This is the end of our presentation, and you can see a review here, which I mentioned in the at the beginning of the presentation. I hope you found this presentation very useful. Thank you so much for watching this video up to the very end, and I'll see you soon in the next videos. Goodbye.